This is your lady Linda, the Walk With Me lady. As you can see, I'm out here getting in a late afternoon walk. It is a bit chilly or nippy, as one may say, but I had to get it in. Oh my gosh, I have had somewhat of a stressful day, and walking for me, de-stresses me. So it's a way to release and to relax, to release, let go, and relax. So much on my mind, so much I want to say. So I'll just say what's on my mind and share it with you, and in hopes that it will enrich and enhance and encourage you. I have been working on my ancestry for, started actually 2019, March. Well, I'm sorry, April 2019. And I have been so deeply blessed by the results and so deeply touched. At the same time, as I share with others, I do see on YouTube that people do look at the ancestry videos that I do, and also not just me, definitely, but so many others, which I also look at videos of others, stories of their DNA, ancestry, or whatever their whatever means they use to conduct their DNA to determine their ethnicity and so forth. And I find them quite interesting and quite touching. And it's my prayer that particularly my people would, and not just my people, but all people, but I say this because with African Americans, we tend to not put a lot of emphasis on the family that we don't know, that we've never been connected to. Sometimes it may be the mom or the dad or whatever the circumstances may be. But it's my prayer that hearts will change, hearts will turn, and that people will care and people will start to develop a mindset of the importance of family, family overall. And I know for African Americans, it's been deeply touching because many of us were separated from our ancestors, or many of our ancestors, or those who came before us back in the day, were separated from their families. And as a coping mechanism, they've displayed little emotion and expressed little concern about connecting with the unknown family. And even just keeping in touch and having the family bond with family, period. And I'm so hoping that my people are moved to change that. We have been through so much trauma in our lives, in our past, and even still ongoing because it's in our DNA. And we can change things. We can change that trauma only through us doing differently, changing the narrative, doing things better. It starts with each and every one of us. When we see the issues out here that we have that stems a lot from our young people, it's because of the older people. And I'm not blaming anyone or pointing fingers, but it's what we put in to our children um, as to what we get out in the long run. Now, there are many single parent homes, some's doing great, don't have a problem or issue with their children, and there are some who do. So I'm not knocking that, because I realize that we are doing the best that we can do, and that's all that we can do. However, we need to do more. It does take a village. It takes a village to raise a child, and not to mention if you have multiple children. And your children need to feel a sense of pride in knowing who they are and being able to connect with their family. We need each other. And I need you. I need my family. And family is important. Family is one of the most important things that there is. As you get older, you realize it's not about money, materialism, and riches, because as you get older, those things are not going to comfort you. They're not going to help you. They can do some things, they can enable you to have a certain lifestyle, but money can't buy you love. It can't buy you that time missing. It can't buy you family. So I just want to encourage you today to connect with your family. I know we have issues with our family, and sometimes family can be difficult to deal with. But I want to say this: on jobs, we have challenges with co-workers, okay, or in certain settings. And you know what? We don't allow that to cripple us or to stop us. We find a way to deal with issues at work. But when it comes to family, we don't want to deal with those family members. But on your job, you would deal with people. Or not your family more important than your job? Please, please invest in your children, spend time with them, listen to them, bond with them. And I know for some parents that may be asking a lot, but in the long run, it'll pay off far more than buying them a whole bunch of material things that's teaching them to be spoiled and self-centered. Because when you tell a child, oh, I work to give you this, I work to give you that, it's about materialism, and they feel like everything revolves around them. And as they grow older and they grow up, and you're not able to continue to give them material things, when you expect them to start working and providing for themselves, they won't, because they've gotten dependent on you. So then how do they get these things? Okay, think about it. And then as you age and get older, they'll just put you in a home. Why? Because you've taught them it's about you. And it's not about family. It's not about love. It's not about unity, but it's about just them. So teach your children the value of family, the value of relationship, the value of love. Come on, walk with